My name is Leola Harkless, and today in this unit we're going to discuss basketball. There are 5 basic skills that we're going to cover today that will enable you to engage in playing basketball. One is triple threat, dribbling, chest pass, shooting, and defensive stance. Before we start in those skills, we must warm up and stretch the body. And you always, before any activity, during any activity, you want to make sure that you hydrate. Now, let's go ahead and get started on warming up. The first one that we're going to do is jumping jacks. We're going to do 10 jumping jacks. And what you want to do is get the heart rate built up so that you can get blood pumping and circulating through the body. And after that, we're going to go ahead and stretch. And we're going to hold each one for 3 seconds. And it's important to stretch the body. Go ahead and switch, Rashawn. It is important to stretch the body to keep yourself from injuring itself. Now we're doing the trunk twist. It's important to stretch all the muscles and do the exercise, the stretches completely. So let's go ahead and stretch the hamstring. And you want to engage that core. You want to bring that knee up all the way as possible to your chest. Go ahead and switch. Now we're going to stretch the quads. You want to grab that ankle and pull it up to your buttocks. And once again, go ahead and engage your core. That helps you to remain stable and support your body. Go ahead and switch. Good job, Rashawn, on your stretches. Next, we're going to go ahead and work on our 5 basic skills. The first skill is triple threat. And in the basketball, triple threat, it allows you 3 opportunities, or 3 things that you can do. One is you can pull up and shoot. The other one is you can pass to your teammate. And the other one is you can dribble. Okay? So on triple threat, what you want to do is you want to stagger your stance and you want to tuck the ball to your dominant side. Go ahead, Rashawn. You want to step back, step your foot back, tuck the ball to your dominant side, and you want to make sure that you are facing the basket so that you can see the floor, so that you can either make the pass, you can either dribble, or you can take the shot. So go ahead and practice a couple more of those, Sean. Triple threat. Catch it, step back. You also want the knees, make sure your knees are flexed. Let's try it one more time, Sean. Step back, tuck the ball back, head towards the basket, looking up the floor. Excellent. Good job, Sean. The next skill we're going to work on is our dribbling. When you're dribbling, you do not want to slap the ball to the ground like that. But you want to bounce the ball with your fingertips. And you want to push it through the floor with quite a bit of force, as if you got a spring in your hand. You want to extend the wrist, flex it, extend, and like so. And as you're doing that, you want to have your knees flexed. You want to have your opposite arm up, which is considered your guard arm, and that keeps the ball between you and the defender. And you always want to have your face towards the basket so that you can see up the court on the options that you have. So, Rashawn, let's go ahead and work on our dribbling. You want to flex the knees, get your guard arm up, not resting on your knee. Good job. Get that guard arm up, you're looking up the court. Good job. And you also want to practice with your non-dominant hand so that you will become an effective basketball player. Go ahead, Rashawn. Get that guard arm up, Rashawn. Good job. Flexing the knees. You also want to make sure that wrist is extending and flexing as if there's a spring in it. Excellent, Rashawn. Thank you. The next drill is chest passing. And you want to chest pass basically from the level of your chest to your teammate's chest. Now on a chest pass, you want to make sure both hands is on the side of each side of the ball, and you want to step into the pass to create momentum. As you step into the pass, you want to extend the wrist, extend the elbows, flick the wrist, and on the release, your thumb should be down towards the floor, and your palm of your hand should be facing outward. Let's try a couple of those, Rashawn. Step into the pass. Extend your elbows, hands face down to, thumbs down to the floor. Good job, Rashawn. Couple more of those passes. Extend the wrist, extend the elbow, step into the pass, creating momentum. Good job. The next drill we're going to cover is shooting. And we basically will start you from shooting close up around the basketball rim. And as you develop your shot, then you can move out farther to be able to shoot a distance from the basketball goal. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that your stance is staggered. And you want your dominant foot towards the basket. Your dominant foot lined up with the basket. You want to flex your knees. And there's actually an acronym that you can use to help you to remember your body position. The acronym is B. B for balance, E for eye on the basket, E for your elbows tucked, F for follow through. So on the B for balance, you want to make sure that your feet are shoulder width apart, your feet are staggered, your foot is lined up to the basket along with the rest of your body. And then you want to make sure that your eye is on the basket, E for eye on the basket. The third E is elbow. You want to make sure that that elbow is tucked close to the body. And then finally, your follow through. When you put the ball in your hand, you do not want to set it on the palm of your hand, but you want to set it on the pad of your fingertips and the pad of the back side of your palm. And then as you release the ball, so now you're checking, you got your B for balance, your eyes on the basket, E for your eyes on the basket, E for your elbow tucked, and the final one is F for follow through. You want to be able to extend that wrist, extend the elbow, and follow through on the wrist, which simulates your hand is in the cookie jar. So Rashawn, I'm going to go ahead and have you to try a couple of those. You want to make sure to stagger that foot, keep that right foot, your dominant foot, lined up with the basket, flex at the knees, elbow tuck, and you want to flex that elbow. Good job, Rashawn. Let's go ahead and try another one of those. Bend and flex, extend the elbow. Your hand should remain in a follow through as it's going into the cookie jar. Let's try one more, Rashawn. Excellent. Great job, Rashawn. The last skill we're going to learn is defensive stand. This protects the basket, keeping the other team from scoring. So on our defensive stance, you're going to have your feet shoulder width apart. Once again, maintaining balance. You're going to make sure that you're on the ball of your feet. And you want to have that right hand underneath the ball to protect the crossover. And you want to have the other hand extended laterally to protect the passing lane. And as you follow the player with the ball, you want to shuffle your feet. You do not want to cross them over, but you want to shuffle, 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 shuffle. Another important thing is on your defensive slide, your defensive stance, you want to do it on an angle. So as the player is, you want to force them to their weak side. Like so. Rashawn, let me have you go ahead and try that. You want to bend at the knees on the ball of your feet. One hand underneath and one hand laterally, protecting. There you go. Shift. Good job, Rashawn. Good job. Good job. Nice body movement. Feet, your knees are nice and bent. Hands underneath, protecting the crossover, and your hand extended to protect the passing lane. Today, class, we have covered 5 basic rules or 5 basic skills in learning the game of basketball. One was
triple dart, chest pass, shooting, dribbling, and defense.
Excellent job, Rashawn. On our next class meeting, we will review these particular skills, but we will also build up on them, and we will learn more passing skills and practice some drills as well. I want to thank my grandson, Rashawn, for assisting me today. And between now and next class time, I want you to make good choices. Thank you.